And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
Set, ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
Go, go, go. Check three, check three, check three. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Look at me. Door. Now.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this again? Against. So the penalty erases their earlier loss. Now it's 2nd and 8.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check, 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 check.
We're going to 54. Wide in.
Wide, get wide. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight.
Hey, kill.
Get it all. West. Showing it.
Then we're going to 53. What do you think?
After the penalty, it's Elliott. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And the penalty makes this a much more manageable 3rd down, 3rd and 2.
I got you. Check.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check 13.
We're going to 54. Going to 54. Wide in. Then we're going to 53.
Prescott now. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The end result, 21 yards.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Watch twist.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 36-yard line.
Mike's 47. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
47.
7 to Mike. Both 7. Hey, we got to get this stuff.
Throwing. Prescott. Now he'll escape to his left. And he's going to lose a yard or two, taken down behind the line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times, that is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
No, off. Check your hot read.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
54. Cut.
From the gun, it's Breeze. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense. Check the back. Over.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. His pass caught at the 4. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. 25. Check 25.
Here's Elliott. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they face a difficult 3rd and 12 coming up. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. Cooper was the intended target.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Here's Brees. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would have...
Now Brees lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Switch. Kill.
On 2nd and a long way to go. Brees lets it fly for Thielen. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Watch the pass.
Working from the gun, it's Brees. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Fighting through. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Here's Prescott. This one caught left side by Cooper. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Cowboy first down.
Here we go. Mike, 27.
Here we go.
26.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Vontaze Burfict in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Coming.
Gun.
He's coming. He's motion. Hey. That's it.
Kill.
22. All day.
Hey, kill. 26.
Here's Prescott. Forced out to his left. Room to run inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on first down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on third down. Makes it manageable now.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Here we go, 47.
Slam.
Then we're going to 53.
Switch. Check three.
Here we go. Going to 54. Why ain't? 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Hey, kill. 26.
On second and 12, Prescott looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Intended that time for Cooper.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up first and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
56.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Come get some.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Whip. Watch the whip.
Smith catches left side. And he's got some space here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Let's go, D.
Shotgun now for Breeze. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Off the play fake to Kamara, it's Breeze. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Breeze now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but it'll be second down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Breeze to throw again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
At their own 17-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Check 9, check 9. Check 99.
Hey, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
Again, it's Kamara. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Breeze. Looking long for Thomas. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll run with Elliott, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
March 47. March 47. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Prescott throwing right, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Big ass, big ass, big ass.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Prescott on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Cooper was the target there.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
You kill.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey,
Breeze now. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Breeze now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10.
Here we go.
That's caught left side, Arcega-Whiteside.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Let him know.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Saints passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. Breeze now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Fighting through, and he's got space. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Now that run, that's exactly why you stay with the running game. You don't abandon it totally. You stick with it, keep telling your guys to stay motivated, and they found a crease on that play.
Bang, 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 bang. Hatch, yo, 21. Hey, kill. Wait a second.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Kamara has it stripped. It's picked up by the Cowboys. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score.
Touchdown, Dallas.
And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. But how about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Ready, 95-56. I got one. Ready, take.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Breeze. And he's got it. 12 yards there and a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
Ready? Yo, we're waiting.
Right there, 54 Mike.
Now Breeze. And this is going to be intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack.
Second down.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. To throw is Prescott. And he's got Ezekiel Elliott. Fighting through it, he's got space. Look at those stick skills. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 57 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Hey, 47.
Check my 47.
Prescott from the gun. Escaping the pressure right. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott to the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 15-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your blocking. How about the read, though, by the defensive guys? They weren't fooled at all and actually ran with the lineman to where the play was and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And again, it's Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 17 yards out, and the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it?
Hey, let's get that ball, D. Easy, opposite. Check 50.
They hand off to their big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
You ain't doing nothing today. Check.
And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 44, Breeze gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Breeze to throw. Throw out right, hauled in by Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Saints.
95, 56.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Open man is Arcega-Whiteside. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. I tell you, it has not been his best day throwing the football. He really needs to piece something together here.
All will be forgiven if he leads them into the end zone.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Hey, turn it up. Mike 56. Hey, we have you on.
Back to throw, Breeze. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Traquan Smith, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here?
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On 1st down, Elliott. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Check, 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 check.
10th carry now for Elliott. Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column.
You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you hand it off and let someone run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
First and 10.
Now a play fake. Breeze. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete. Byron Jones on the coverage.
So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Come on, baby.
Play action. Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
That's another Saints.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
I'm here all day.
One final try here for Breeze. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Xavier Woods with a pick, and that will write a finish to this ball game. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Charles, in this one, I think the storyline really, the 4th quarter, coming into it neck and neck, but they were able to separate, put their foot on the gas, and get the win.
And since you mentioned neck and neck, I'm going to stay with a little bit of a horse racing theme. It was that close, and then really went into the gallop and finished it strong.
One more horse racing theme.
Go.
I am glad you posted today.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So for the Cowboys, it took a few weeks, but they're into the win column now at 1-3. And they'll have another road date next week with the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, the calendar changed. October didn't help as they dropped to 0-5 on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. I'm Brandon Gaudin.